So this is James, as we all know. And what James didn't realise is the fact that if you bring a coconut out with you, it serves 3 of the 4 big ones. So you can use it for fire, you can use it for water, and you can use it for food. Tom Hanks style from Castaway, yo. And to be fair, with a beard like his, walking around barefoot, he might as well be. So, how we're going to do this one then, you can either strip the husk first, or you can strip it afterwards. Now there's milk inside of it, there's the fruit inside of it, and then you've then got the husk. So with the back of his axe, or you could use a baton, what people have a tendency to do is just absolutely go hell for leather and smash this open. There's a technique behind it. We want to just try and make the cracks and then work on the crack to then pry it open, so we don't waste any of the water, we don't waste any of the fruit, and we're not smashing the husks into massive pieces. So at the top, where the 3 segments of it are joined, that's the point we're going to start hitting. So what James is going to do, he's going to start tapping on it with the back of his axe, like I mentioned before, and baton. And then what he's then going to do is just steadily just keep tapping, and he'll get a little bit harder until he sees a crack appear. That sound there was the husk cracking. So what he's going to do is he's going to look for it, and as you can see, it's on the side there. So what he's now going to do is he's then going to see if he can pry it open himself, but if he can't, it's absolutely fine. What he's then going to do is he's going to continue to keep tapping it. Periodically stopping and checking the husk to see if he can pry it open or not. If not, he'll just continue. Nope. Oh, he's getting there. Go on, Padge. Go on, use your little Cornish hobbit strength. There we go. So that is the husk. This can be used for a container to transport water or drink it from the source. But this is something that you need to put off to one side and just keep for now. What he's then going to do is, if you can't remove the fruit as a whole, what you'll then do is just keep tapping, but in this case he has. What he's now going to do is he's going to put the other husk away for now, and then he's going to remove his knife. And then ever so carefully, he's going to ensuring that he's going to cut with the blade pointing away from him. Knife safety and all that, guys. And then he's going to then cut himself a nice little square, but being careful that he doesn't go in too deep or slip. Just giving it a bit of a jab, and then once he's got it, he's then just going to stop jabbing, and then he's then going to just push with ease. Yeah, he's going side to side there, but what you could also do is rock back and forward as well, ensuring that your fingers are out of the way. And then you'll then continue to do that until there's a square. Once that square is then completed, you'll then just pry it out with the tip of his knife. But if he hasn't cut all the way down, he'll just then continue. Now what he then can do is then drink its bounty. Yeah, that's just dribbling and drabbling there. If there isn't a big enough hole, just cut another one. So now he's got the fruit, and then he can eat that at his own leisure. How was that, Padge?
That's tasty.
Good. Okay. So you can either eat that or keep it for later.
We'll eat it.
Go for it. Okay. Right, now that he's had a drink out of its fruitful bounty, he's then going to start stripping off the husk. Them big long strands. And where these little tufts are, what he's going to try and do is pick bits off with his knife and he can scrape it with his blade. And notice that the fact that he's actually using another part of the husk to collect all the strands. Right, now that this has been stripped down, it's in one of the other husks to keep it fully contained. It's going to get compressed down as much as he can, and then what he's then going to do is just give it a good solid shower of sparks. Go on, keep going. Yeah, there we go.
Look at that.
You may get a quick flash of flame. That's just the strands setting on fire. But as you can see there, he's got a solid ember in there. So all he's now going to do is he's just going to let that establish on itself, and that'll give him time to get his bird's nest good to go. Just let that continue to smoulder away. Right, let's have a coconut fire. Going to tip it in. And then bellow that bird's nest. And there you have it, coconut fire. How's that for your first one, mate?
Yeah, grand. Yeah, feel good, man.